is Alex. This is my fiance, Katerina. We met Ariel and Lucas a couple years ago through a reference from a friend.
And we were first-time home buyers, and we knew that at the end of our lease, we were ready to buy a home. It was the best decision we ever made.
Yep, we're really happy with where we are. We had been thinking about purchasing a home for maybe 2 to 3 years before actually making the first move. So it was kind of something that had been sort of building up on our minds for a while. From the time we actually contacted you guys to when we put an offer in the house, it was incredibly short, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. I don't know. It was quite quick.
We were shocked at how quickly it happened, but once we placed the offer, that's when everything rolled really fast.
What do you feel like your initial hesitations were when thinking about purchasing, or even that moment when your offer was already on the table?
Yeah, I think my biggest concern was, of course, the financial aspect. That's always something that goes into it. But that there were going to be a lot of sort of hidden fees or costs, or everything that comes with closing on a house. And I love that you guys were very transparent, really, about everything, including the financial piece, but also including the time portion, where it's like we may not find your perfect house tomorrow, but we're going to stick with you guys until we get you over the finish line, and we really appreciated that from you guys.
Yeah, I was definitely very hesitant at first because there were, the market at the time, there were always so many rumors that there were a lot of bidding wars, a lot of compromises people had to make, and that was something that Alex and I talked about that we absolutely did not really want to be part of. But definitely you and Lucas really helped us through that and talked us through every step of the way.
What qualities do you think that we have as realtors that really made you feel comfortable and confident in the process? Because obviously there's always a ton of hesitation.
Of course. First and foremost, the fact that you guys were very confident made us feel confident. And I really liked that the whole process felt like a conversation or a group project or something that we were working toward together, rather than something more transactional, I guess. It did not seem transactional at all, which was really nice. It was like we were all kind of, again, working together to get us over the finish line there.
Yeah.
So if someone came into your house, what is something that they would not expect to see?
This is so exciting for me to talk about, but they would definitely not expect to see all the plants that we have named. Each one of them has their own specific name.
We try to name them based on their personality, like if they're like needy or stoic. So we have Phyllis the amaryllis, we have MJ the jade plant, we have Winford, and we've got almost a dozen at this point, and we like to kind of get a feel for their personality and name them accordingly. So we got little name tags for them, but that's been really fun for us.
So you're plant babies, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
we're trialing it out
treat
before
them as
they're
our children.
Larger babies.
Well, thank you guys so much for doing this. This honestly means the absolute world to us, that you let us into your home and to record this and to take the time and get a little bit uncomfortable for us. So thank you.
Of course,
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate
No
all you and Lucas have done for us. And we're really happy with how things turned out.
Absolutely. It's really been our pleasure, and we're so happy to do it.
Yeah.